Hello, my loves, and welcome to the almost personal reading. So we haven't done one of these in a while, but I get asked by so many of you to do this reading because, especially for those of you who've been with me for a very long time, you know that when I first started my channel, these are the readings I did. And I call them the almost personal reading because we will be focusing on how does your person truly feel about you? And if you felt guided to click on this video, that means that you were intuitively brought here and Spirit has information for you, knowledge for you. There's something here that you need to know. Okay, so this is your reading. So this is not pick a card. This is one in-depth reading that asks a series of questions from us to Spirit for you. Okay, so that you can gain clarity about your twin flame, your soulmate, beloved, your specific person, whoever you are watching this reading for. So I want you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, think about your person, visualize your person, and get aligned with the energy. Okay, so I will be asking a series of questions about you and your person to Spirit on your behalf. Each of these questions will be time-stamped in the box below. Okay, the reason why people love this kind of reading is because it goes much more in depth than a pick a card reading. So if you haven't tried it out yet, I want you to give it your full attention. I want you to give it a try, and I want you to say in the comments below how you felt and whether it was helpful to you. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be here doing these readings for you. I would love it if you love this reading. Please do hit that subscribe and join us. We are a really fun and supportive community. We are here for you. I know sometimes this journey to love, whether it is through separation, reconciliation, whatever your journey is, we are here to support you. And also, if you are at that point where general readings are not enough for you, you really want to go in deep on clarity on what's going on between you and your person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I absolutely love seeing you on video call. I think it's extremely powerful, very healing and transformative, and you will learn so much because you can ask Spirit all of your questions right there in real time. So that's one option. The other option is video recorded readings, which I also do. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire reading menu right there. And for those of you who do like to pull oracle cards at home, I have created 2 decks. One of them is right here, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love deck. The other one is a business, money, and career oracle. And those are also available at the lowest price we've ever offered them, with free shipping from Amazon FBA. So all of the links are in the box below if you wish to check it out. All right, so now we are going to take a deep breath and we are going to go ahead and start this almost personal reading. I have pre-shuffled all of my decks. These are the main 2 decks that I will be shuffling here in front of you as I connect with the collective energy here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our first question for Spirit. Spirit, what is your person's current energy? What is their current energy? And where are they in their life's journey at the moment? So we have 6 of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Three of Pentacles. What is your person's current energy, and where are they in their life journey? Nourish. Extremes. Wow. Okay. This is actually very positive energy coming through here. Okay. So look at this. The first card that we got here is the Six of Cups. This is such a beautiful energy for someone who is in a state of, you know, trying to connect with their own soul, as well as coming to a place in life where they might want a soulmate of their own or a companion of their own. I love the energy of the Six of Cups because it's definitely a sense of wanting to nourish yourself, but also feeling a sense of sentimentality and nostalgia for a romantic vision of what love could be, of what life can be. It's really an energy of wanting to open yourself up to the possibilities of what could come into your life. And the fact that it came here with the Magician also tells us that this is a very beautiful energy. Okay, this is a lovely energy where your person seems to be really working on opening themselves up to new possibilities, wanting to manifest things into their life that maybe up till now they were either too afraid to do or they felt limited or blocked. I feel a sense of them coming out of a difficult time or really focusing on coming out of either a dark time, a challenging time, a dark night of the soul time, and being really focused on trying to be positive, trying to believe that they do have the power to manifest. You know, they have that wanting to believe that they have the power to manifest their goals, dreams, and desires, right? Because look at this beautiful central energy of the Nine of Cups. So I like this energy for your person because it shows us that they are now wanting to really embrace personal happiness and contentment and personal sense of satisfaction. Right? There's definitely a sense of, I wish to grow, I wish to nourish myself, I wish to be in a good place. Because sometimes when people go through a difficult time or go through a lot of challenges, sometimes they become used to some form of either low-grade negativity, or they get used to a low-grade sense of pessimism, like, you know, things aren't going to work out for me, they never do, why would I think that I can actually be happy, right? And then sometimes what happens is your person, and you may have noticed this in them maybe in the past, that one of the things that they need to grow from is almost a sense of disbelief that they could succeed or be happy. They may have gone through such a difficult time that they had a hard time believing in themselves or believing that life could actually offer them something better. Okay, but I love that your person is now really fighting those limiting beliefs. They're really starting to believe that personal happiness is possible for them despite their fear, because I feel like this person probably deals with a lot of fear, a lot of pessimism. They may have dealt with a lot of stress, a lot of challenges. They may have, because of either childhood trauma, traumas from the past, disappointments from the past. They may also be somebody who sometimes is in a point of extremes, right? Like they're used to extreme highs, extreme lows. They may have dealt with a lot of toxic things in their life, maybe toxic people, toxic situations. And now they're trying to come out of those extremes and become more balanced, become more in this beautiful magician and nine of cups energy of like, okay, I can come out of these challenging highs and lows. I can come out of my fears. I can actually embrace my healing. I look at this, nourish and healing. These are both identical energies and cards. Self-growth, self-focused, soul finding, self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself. So this is a very good energy. And I think this person, your person, is really trying to put a lot of effort in breaking free from old patterns, old beliefs. The Hierophant can also be like breaking free from limiting beliefs and rigidity of thought. You know, again, self-fulfilling prophecies. This person is trying to come out of pessimism, rigid stuff that they believe in their head, maybe negativity, right? That, oh, I can't succeed, you know, the system's against me, life is against me, the world has been against me. And I think they're really trying to come out of that. This is a very positive place. Three of Pentacles. They may also be very much trying to build their reputation at work, wanting to be seen as somebody who is very successful, responsible, and doing well, okay? I like this. Good energy. So now let's transition to how do they feel about you? That is the next question. So Spirit, can you tell us, how do they deeply feel about you at this time? Six of Wands. Judgment. Ten of Wands. The Chariot. Ace of Wands. How does your person deeply feel about you at this time? Pride. Gratitude. Balance. Memo, there's that Six of Cups card again. Okay, so I feel like the Six of Cups that we got earlier in their energy is being mirrored in their energy towards you, because this card right here is the same energy as the Six of Cups card in tarot, right? Like there's a nostalgia, there's an attachment, there's memories that have been created here, okay? So this is beautiful energy. I feel like this person is feeling right now a deep sense of gratitude for what they have found in you, what they have experienced with you. I feel like there's this beautiful energy here of the Six of Wands with this Judgment, okay? So there's the sense of, if you have had a break in this relationship, maybe there's been a silence, maybe there's been some time being taken to kind of reevaluate or rethink what it is you both want. Maybe you've put some, you know, a little bit of a pause on what is it do you both really desire, okay? Or maybe you're just in a state of, okay, we need to kind of figure out where we're at. So I feel like your person is very much coming to this point of like, yes, our progress may not be the fastest right now. We might kind of be in a, you know, a slower energy. You know, we're kind of trying to find our way, find our road, find our path. But underneath whatever that is, there is a desire for a second chance. There's a desire. The Judgment card, the energy behind Judgment is very beautiful because it's about reinventing, you know, taking the things that work between the two of you and moving forward with that, and taking the things that don't work between the two of you and letting those things go. Because the Six of Wands is about forward movement. It's not the fastest forward movement, but it's intentional. It's slow progress, but forward movement. And that is what your person is feeling about you right now. Why? Because look, this Ten of Wands is the central energy that's coming through. And that tells us that maybe you guys have dealt with, burdens on you, in the sense that maybe both of you have a lot going on in your life. Maybe you guys have other responsibilities, duties. Maybe life has been very stressful, career, finances. And then maybe that has also spilled over into the connection or the relationship, making it feel more heavy. Okay. So I feel like your person wants to lay down the Ten of Wands, right? They want to lay down any kind of stress or burdens the two of you have been going through, either individually or together, right? They're ready to lay that down and to move forward with the Chariot's energy into a new way of being. Look at this. This is so beautiful, so positive. We have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. It is so beautiful. This person wants to move forward with you and this relationship, but they also realize that it's going to require them and you together to maybe do things differently. Ace of Wands, right? To take different types of action, to again let go of what felt like a burden and embrace what feels like a gift. Because underneath all of that, there is still a tremendous amount of gratitude that this person feels for you coming into their life. Okay, you have been an absolute blessing to this person. Even if things have been tough, even if you guys have struggled, even if things haven't been all smooth sailing, that's okay. This person still feels deeply grateful for what you've brought into their life, and they very much respect you. Look at this. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. They know that you love yourself first. You honor yourself. You honor who you are. You value who you are. And that self-respect that you carry makes you even more magnetic to your person. Okay? They love, honor, respect, and are grateful for you. Even if there have been moments where their pride and their ego has gotten in the way, where you guys might have had challenges, you guys may have had arguments or discussions. This person can be stubborn. They know this, okay? Look at the stubborn energy, right? But even though they know that pride often gets in the way, maybe they haven't been able to say it with their words properly, like what you truly mean to them. But what you do mean to them is very, very much and very deep, and there's a lot of love there. But I think what they really want to do now is to bring back balance, okay? Because again, that Ten of Wands might have been, that Ten of Wands might have been very heavy, and that Ten of Wands may have thrown off the balance between the two of you, and that felt very painful to this person. I'm sure it also felt very painful to you. So I feel like this person is very much wanting to move forward with the Chariot, do things differently, and restore a sense of balance in this love, in this connection. Ooh, I love it. And it all comes together with that beautiful Judgment. I love it. Okay. So let's move on to our next question. What issues or shadows are currently blocking or delaying this relationship from moving forward? Is there anything here that the two of you can work on? Okay. That can make this relationship more whole, that can make this connection feel better to both of you, and that it can progress in a way that you want it to. Wow, there's that gratitude card again. Wow. Okay. Okay. So it seems like there's an energy here, and I think we saw this before, and I feel like Spirit is really consistently trying to tell you that that 10 of Wands may feel a bit heavy, okay? And it may be coming from, you know, not being able to set limits, okay? So both of you may be very stressed in your lives. Again, I feel like you might have certain types of responsibilities, duties, things that do weigh heavy. But both of you might also be overgivers in many ways, right? Like you might not know how, either it's you or them, or maybe you guys mirror each other. You might not know exactly how to set limits with people. You might overgive in situations. It's family, whether it's friends, whether it's, you know, kids, whether it's each other. Maybe you both overgive or overextend yourself and then become exhausted, and that leads to friction, that leads to irritability, right? So it's healthy to set boundaries, okay? So maybe both of you need to set better boundaries in your life so that you can prioritize each other. Also, there seems to be a need to forgive each other and yourselves for the mistakes that you have made, because you're human. It's natural to make those mistakes, right? So if you feel like each of you have not been able to set boundaries, not been able to openly express what your needs are in the relationship, and maybe instead of openly expressing them, maybe there was resentment, but it was kept repressed, and then it came out in ways that were not, you know, pretty, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when we're not able to set limits, set boundaries, or express what we truly want because we're embarrassed, we're shy, we feel like we're asking for too much, we tend to repress it until it comes out through resentment or argument, okay? So there might be a need to forgive each other and yourselves for that. You guys might also have some belief in scarcity here, and that's another issue. Like when you have a hard time setting boundaries and you overgive, sometimes that does come from a feeling of lack, right? Where you feel like you are not enough, therefore you have to give more. So both of you need to figure out, where is it, are you not focusing on abundance? And it doesn't even mean money. It can mean money, it can mean energy, it can mean time, it can mean love. Like, where are you in a lack mentality? Is there any way that you could appreciate, express more gratitude, because that which you appreciate actually appreciates, right? It becomes abundant and it takes you out of lack. And here's another thing that both of you could work on regarding effort. Maybe sometimes you put in, again, this is also about overgiving. Are you putting in too much effort everywhere else instead of with each other? Or are other things in life making it feel like when you're together, it doesn't feel effortless? It feels, again, 10 of Wands. So do you see how this reading is very, very consistent in terms of the themes and what Spirit really wants you to think about? I feel like it keeps coming back to the 10 of Wands. Where do you both feel overextended, and where does that get in the way of this relationship? Why does it make you feel like you can't be effortless with each other? Why does it start to feel like a burden with each other? Because maybe you are overgiving in other places, okay? So these are the lessons that need to be learned, so that we can remove the blocks and the delays in this union, in this connection, moving forward in a way that you really want it to, in a better way. I feel like, wow, Spirit is being very, very concise here. I hope that this is helping you. So our next question is, what action does your person wish to take next towards you in this immediate future? Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool. Worth waiting for. What action do they wish to take? Healing. Wow, more healing energy. Beautiful. Patience. There's the Sun's energy. Beautiful. Okay. So this is really beautiful. Look at this Four of Pentacles as the central energy here. Okay, so this person is definitely grappling with their attachment, okay? They feel very attached to you, but they don't wish to admit that because it actually makes them feel, it makes them feel a little like embarrassed, like they shouldn't be so attached, and they don't want to like, scare you away, but their attachment towards you is deepening, okay? But that Four of Pentacles, there's also the other energy of they also have an attachment to their whatever's going on in their material life. So they may also have an attachment to whatever's going on in their finances, in their family, right? Because we are getting very established relationships, established life, foundational energy here, right? Because see the family showing up again. And we're getting the Seven of Pentacles, which is also about, you know, laying groundwork, laying a foundation, you know, investing in your material life, like your family, your business, your career, your relationships, your duties and responsibilities. There's still a sense of, you know, there's a foundation that I have laid, but I want you to be part of it. It's like they want to start including you in the foundation that's already there, so you don't feel like you are a secondary priority, okay? Because they still do have attachment to that. They are holding on to it, but they don't want to make you feel that you're not prioritized within that. Okay, so that's why we're getting this, you know, worth waiting for. Like, thank you for waiting while I kind of clean up my life. Thank you for waiting while I am trying to figure out my other responsibilities and, you know, be there even though I do overgive to those. Thank you for waiting. Now I want to focus on Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning for us, okay? Healing for us, healing our relationship and moving it forward, okay? Thank you for your patience, okay? Thank you for waiting while I dealt with some messes in my life. Thank you for allowing me to heal this or giving me the opportunity to heal this relationship. I'm sorry that maybe I got sidetracked by my family or my other responsibilities, but I consider you my family as well. Okay, so that's what this, we have this Seven of Wands. They have conviction. They're standing their ground. They have conviction that they absolutely want you in their life. Yes, they have certain attachments. Yes, they have certain things that, you know, still weigh on them. But they're also convinced that you are part of that, that they want to make you feel that you are a priority as well. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. They want to lay a foundation with you as well. Why? Because here's this beautiful Fool's energy, along with the Summer energy, which is the energy of the Sun, because you are the light in their life and they want a new beginning, a new path with you. The Fool is a beautiful energy of like, okay, you know what? Yeah, it's going to feel like we are jumping off a cliff here, but you know what? It's worth it because I want this and I want it with you. That's where this person is going. They want to prioritize you. They want to bring you into that inner circle now, okay? Because they're so grateful for your patience, for your understanding. And they want to heal from everything that has happened. Wow, this is so beautiful. So let's take a look at what is Spirit's final advice for you. Oh, very lovely. Okay, so this is a wonderful chance for you to now clear your mind and clear your energy if this connection has been really weighing on you, okay? Just let it be, let it breathe. It's going to come into fruition. All of your patience, all of your understanding is going to pay off, okay? Clear your mind, clear your heart, clear your energy. Just chill, relax, be in a good place. All is well. Oh my gosh, I love this. So make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this reading. If you like the almost personal reading, thank you so much for being here. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you could have the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, like the Twin Flame Oracle. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you loved the almost personal reading, and I'll see you next time for a pick a card. Okay, bye guys.